keep going.
If you missed any of that yesterday, obviously you can go check out some of that. You know, the archives are all there. I mean, for your time zone, it might not have been so good, so I encourage you to go check it out. So slow fireball, something Sakura is going to follow behind a lot. She needs to charge it up. And when we do see that, that's when we're going to see Sako kind of walk forward and throw his heavy fireball, clash with it, try to get rid of a hit of it.
Yeah, that's why you can see on the charge there, it can absorb one of the hits of the orb coming out too, and then still keep going.
Yeah, and you saw Sako right there use 2 hits to blow up the fireball on the way in. Use the explosion and then the V-skill after. When there's 1 hit on the fireball left, you can V-skill it. Something you'll see quite a bit. Dash.
Oh yeah, nice. Gets in there, manages to get the throw, trying to push Sako into the corner, but a lot of people have been talking about this V-Trigger 2
V-Trigger 2, yeah. I think it's solid. It makes your far range game pretty scary, and it's like kind of non-committal, I think, for Menat. Like, you don't have to worry about going in too much. Yeah, send out the orb, bring it back.
Do it again.
Ton of damage, and our V-Trigger still right, which is great.
Oh, well, speaking of V-Trigger, Nauman sitting on a ton of meter right now. Has not had a chance to spend it. Gonna lose the round off of that attempt with the EX Shoken. Not gonna connect.
Yeah, big bet. Doesn't work out for him. Sako ready for it. Unsurprisingly, I think right there that he needed to try something big, and Sako kind of smelled it. He's like, you know, this match has been me kind of dominating the whole time. You want some kind of big swing?
Yeah. Especially late in the round when you don't have a lot of life. I call those the desperation uppercuts. When you're about to die or get stunned, you see those come out a lot.
Knockdown again, and Sako with a big lead. Unsurprisingly,
oh, that's punishable, yeah.
Yeah, minus a lot.
Here comes Nauman. Activates Raw right now, but has her in the corner, and Sako does not have the ability to activate the V-Trigger to kind of put the scare and get out of there. Oh, yep, gonna keep you in the corner. Plus, and now throw.
And this fireball, very scary to deal with as well. You see Sako just having to block it out here. EX fireball, Tatsu hits.
Keeping the pressure going, yep. Uh-oh, here we go. Chance for Sako to get out of here. Yep, maximizing the combo, sets up another mix-up here.
Yeah, gonna set up the V-Trigger, and now if you're Sako, you just kind of wait at full screen. Yeah, this is, you can't really do much. You just have to wait for the explosion. And it's gonna build Sako meter. It's the other thing too that's very good. He's slow.
Oh my god! He just jaunted on over, just strolled through the park, taking his time.
The entire screen.
Yeah.
The entire screen. Sako was like, you know what? There's nothing you can really do about this orb, so I might as well just stroll on over.
I mean, that was literally deer in headlights kind of thing. He was just like, oh my gosh, Menat is just walking at me.
Yeah, and anytime she can just recall the orb, and if it hits you, he's going to combo you and kill you too, right? So, you know, in that moment, you don't really have that other option. Fireball, uses it to clash. 1 hit of Sakura's fireball goes away.
Remember, it is going to be 3 out of 5 here in the top 8 for Street Fighter 5.
Charge up fireball.
All right. Oh, nice jump back light punch. You know, good defense does push her back towards the corner again. This is where Nauman was able to get stuff going. So here we go. Let's see what Nauman can keep going here. Activates the V-Trigger, but out of there.
Yeah, the jump drill was really smart. You saw Nauman already had committed to the crouching heavy punch. That's going to be the release, the combo.
Set up for the next mix-up here. Yep. Gets the pressure and the throw, and look at this. Almost no life, and that's going to do. Sako is just running through Nauman now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those matchups where you need to gamble as Sakura to get in. And Sako is really not giving Nauman any of those opportunities, those jumps. You know, I mean, sometimes they'll work, but Sako's just scouting them. There's the jump in, back throw, nothing happens.
Yep. Not going to get any sort of the crazy pressure. Oh no, missed the median, is going to get back throw. That's a huge loss. And I like Sako jumping back in, trying to feign running away and then changing it around, but didn't work out for him.
Yeah, chase the backdash there. 1 more for stun.
Oh, he probably tried to go for empty jump low.
Uh-oh. Sako has a lot of resources here. Checks the dash.
Didn't confirm it.
No uppercut, no light kick, an uppercut or anything.
Oh, nice dash forward to make that orb hit, and then the V-reversal going through all of those orbs.
Still scary. Sako has critical orb, but he doesn't throw far away. Okay, V-Trigger's gone.
Oh.
Crush.
Oh boy. Okay, any hit now. Any hit, single hit.
Yeah, he can critical art through a fireball. The jump too.
No overheads yet either, because that would be punishable into the critical art.
Oh no!
Critical art and chip.
He didn't commit to it. The crush. Chip now. You have to watch the chip. 1 hit on it. The dash sub. Boom.
Wow. Bravery from Nauman, like you said. Oh, here we go. Oh, he doesn't even chip. He just goes for the throw instead. Gets it. Sako pulling it off at the last second there. Slowly whittling away the life of Nauman, and it works out. And do you feel like that's kind of, you know, maybe nerves for Nauman being on a big stage like this? I mean, he's obviously a good player.
Right.
Right? But for Evo
Yeah.
Japan, top 8?
I don't even know if it's like just the nerves of the stage, but it's like in a matchup like that, when you have a lead, people always say like, all right, just don't do anything risky. Just wait, you know, you'll grind it out, you'll get that last hit. But that's one of those moments where like time just keeps ticking, you keep losing life over and over and over. And in this matchup, you can have rounds like that where Sakura just doesn't get in, and that might be from the beginning of the round or when Sakura has like a 60% life lead. She just never hits Menat again. I think that's kind of the nature of the matchup.
And then also your brain kind of snowballs into itself. You know, every time you get hit, it like folds up just a little bit more. And you're like, oh no.
And eventually you're like, I gotta do something, I gotta. And then that's when Sako has the war bound, the jab hits, walk up throw. And I'm not ready for the tech. Because of that, we're looking at 2-0 Sako here already.
Fab Gaming Sako,
Yeah.
definitely one who is very familiar with this kind of environment, with this kind of stuff, with so much on the line.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Clean.
Take that trade, because now you've got Sako towards the corner. Oh, he's in. Oh no, just missed the jump attack. Sako able to stop him, so could have had a lot of frame advantage off of that jump attack.
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
V-skill.
okay.
Nice, that was smart too. Doesn't have a media after though. Sweep activate. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Take the side switch.
See how we use these orbs. Yep, keeps the pressure going. And it feels a lot like the early seasons of Menat. Potential to get 2 of those V triggers
Yeah.
in one round.
Now I'm trying hard to get in now too. Has the fireballs, yeah. Uses some of the V trigger fireballs, so they're gone now. And even trying to use a little bit more V skill 1 to get into. I like that idea. Sako with the slide.
All right, evened out the life, but again, Sako at that position where he can just, you know what, if he gets a hit, he can just spend the meter and take the win and go to the next round with a victory.
Yeah, negative there activates.
Yep. Oh, that's
raw.
do it? Yes.
It's that raw EX top. Throws it out, hits. Yeah, you get a juggle after in the corner.
Just do it. Why not? Well, okay, don't do it there.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say last round, too, is that we haven't seen a lot of raw Tatsu from Nauman. I think that's the way Sakura players get in a lot, right? So I was hoping to see a little bit more of it. And this round, he's been doing it quite a bit. He's gone for a couple. Sako just stuffed the first one.
Might have just been one of those things he told himself between the game, wait, I need to do this more. Yep, you see those raw Tatsus right there.
Yeah, and I like the heavy Tatsu from far away, too, to try to get in. V-skill, anti-air.
Yep, had it already. Already saw the startup of that V-skill. Here comes the second round of orbs here. Sitting on there, you can see the timer's about to run out, so yeah, it just spends it. And now Nauman has to find the way back in. Oh, meter spent from the anti-air. He's willing to do that all day. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, the medium punch hit out of the air. Activation here. Oh, the jump. Yeah, not a big punish, though. I mean, didn't really have anything bigger that he could get, I don't think.
Yeah, especially the way Sakura leaned forward like that. Sakura leaned forward. Oh, that should be able to do it. No, not enough.
Inspin EX. V-skill, nothing.
Oh, he went the fireball. If he had confirmed into an uppercut, maybe it would have had a little bit more pressure to go with, but wasn't sure it was going to hit.
Or in that case, he thought he had V-trigger still, right? Which is why he thought the low forward fireball was going to combo. He could get a juggle after, right? So he had just run out of V-trigger. We stock on that point.
That's the best. That's that Goken.
Yeah, the snipe. I'm in a great spot now. This is the kind of pressure you need. But
oh, yeah, he was going to go for 3, it looked like, and Sako said nope. Side switch, dash under. Using that to get in. What was he trying to do?
I wonder if that was a late uppercut or something to get in. So Nauman with that block, and now has V-trigger. We see the activation.
Nauman, I mean, still with the life lead here, has a lot of resources, so has the option yet, cancels into the V-skill to get in. Here we go. Throw and now Chip. If he can get, okay, now Chip is a threat for Nauman. Nauman could just get a hit, maybe a uppercut into super.
Gets hit though. The snipe with the EX.
Oh boy.
Not critical art. And yeah, you see Sako backing off. Knows that Chip is still a threat. The V-skill. Oh,
no.
At the last second he tried to slide or something. He has some kind of input come out.
Yeah,
Gets flipped.
I think he knew if he had blocked that fireball, that probably would have been enough block stun for Nauman to get that chip. So at the last second, so he was like, oh, I'm going to block. Wait, I can't block this. Here he comes. And then it was too late.
Yeah, in that case, avoiding chip out was pretty tough. So Nauman on the board now.
Okay. Not gonna let Sako take this one. Look at that dash forward, 3 of them in a row.
Yeah, I like that we're seeing more Tatsus, more dashes on the ground instead of just the air approach. 2 in a row.
Gets the crush. Stun.
Mix up here, left, right, stays in the front. Tatsu, uppercut. Very nicely done. Yeah, that combo hurts. That is one thing in this version. You know, any version, actually. I guess Sakura is hurt pretty much the entire time. It's just she needs those hits.
Especially once he gets you in the corner, like you were saying.
Yeah, trade on the soul throw.
Nice again. The forward dashing from Nauman has really changed a lot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, not that time.
Yeah,
Sako.
We see Sako sniping it a little bit more. Back throw, he was in range.
And there you see right there, moving forward and then throwing out the crouching medium kick all of a sudden, catching Sako by surprise. And now just gonna try to build space with this V-trigger too again.
Yeah, Nauman out of V-trigger now as well, so it doesn't have it out of the air.
So nice. Reflect into orb release.
Crush. This should be the kill.
Uber! Is this gonna kill? This should definitely kill.
Yeah, absolutely. As we tie up 2 apiece here in our very first match of top 8. Nauman, Sakura.
The time is now, man.
Yep.
For Nauman.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job of adjusting for sure. You can see it, and now Sako is the one that's forced to adjust, right? It's like, okay, well, you know, my opponent is now kind of like figured stuff out. What is my counter adjustment? Do I snipe the ground more? Is Nauman going to start jumping like a little bit more because, you know, he's been approaching on the ground so much? What's the like last minute adjustment in this 5th game?
See them, both of them just concentrating, trying to decide what to do here. I mean, we've gone to the character select for Sako, so this could be him just trying to get more time to think, or he might switch to V-Trigger 1. Yep, there it is, V-Trigger 1. Going back to the tried and true.
Yeah, it takes a little bit more control, and I think it has less full screen presence as well, which is something, to be honest, Menat already has against Sakura. So.
But obviously, 3-bar trigger, not going to have access to it as often. But if there's anybody out there who you can consider the consummate professional with V-Trigger 1 of Menat, it is Fab Gaming's Sako.
Oh, for sure. Oh, the explosion hit.
Oh, yeah, got him low.
Solid damage and building a little bit of gauge with the V-skill already.
Try to erase that fireball with the recall, just a little too early there.
Yeah. Something we've seen Sako use a lot. Jump back air to air, tagging on more damage.
Ow! I didn't think that was going to catch it. Barely clipped.
This looked great so far, the way Sako's really controlled this round. You mean Nauman to find an activation point?
That V-Trigger 1 the V-Trigger change might not even come into play in this round if Sako can take this. Oh, you got it! Here we go. Uppercut and mix-up time. Throw. Is he going to go for double throw? Oh, no, he faked it. And then goes for it. I love this pressure from Nauman. Oh, the stun.
That's the kill as well.
And see, this is what I mean. That V-Trigger wasn't going to come.
Yeah, it did not come into play at all. As Nauman just found that one jump. That's how Sakura is, right? She's such a, you know, high damage, explosive character. It's just tough for her to get in a matchup like this. EX Fireball.
And I don't think she's one of the characters that a lot of people talked about after the patch notes were revealed for Season 5, you know?
Yeah, it's not like she's a tremendous winner. Wow, the hands here. But she is solid in this version for sure.
It's amazing how many small things can do to change a character.
Yeah. We haven't even seen too many of them so far. Just some of the combo routes. Oh, again the jumps. EX Tatsu. Uppercut after. Sako, one more guess. Nauman with the back row, moving on to winners finals. Sakura in winners finals of Evo Japan. Who'd have thought it?
He went down 0-2. It looked like it was just going to be a Sako steamroll, but you can see how much this means to Nauman. When he beat Nemo yesterday as well, you saw the emotion from him, and you see it here again, a player who